I've been waiting for this to stop so I could shoot my last clip, and it's not gonna stop. So we're just gonna have to roll with it. Hey everybody, I am still over in Palawan, the Philippines. Specifically, I'm in Coron Town. Now, unlike El Nido, I actually did do a little research on this one, and I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, which was a mistake. And I'm gonna tell you why that was a mistake. You know how the YouTube crowd works, especially the ones that go out and do videos on the islands. You got a handsome guy, you got a beautiful girl in a bikini who's usually hanging all over him. They're gonna tell you where the best place to go and get an organic coffee is, where you can go get a vegan cheeseburger that'll make your head spin.
After this delicious lunch, we booked our boat tour for the next day.
Yeah, those are the type of videos that you're gonna see about Coron. What you're not gonna see is what I'm gonna show you, especially in the first 5 to 10 minutes. Like for the last 4 days, I've been shooting a bunch of clips. I was sorely disappointed when I got to Coron Town. Listen, it's just not an aesthetically beautiful place. There's a lot of urban blight. The infrastructure's got a bunch of issues. But once you get past that, the people here are absolutely wonderful. My first night, I sat on a plastic bucket on the street and drank Red Horse with a couple of guys. Get on the boat, you get over to Coron Island. I think it's the most beautiful place I've ever been. I really do. And I've been to a lot of places. So I'm gonna use this at the beginning of the video just so you guys don't click off in the first 3 minutes. Anyways, yeah. Trike's coming up the street. That's your intro. That's okay. Hey boys, I am on Coron Island, Philippines. Actually, that's not correct. I'm not on Coron Island. Coron Island is about 4.5 clicks that way. I am in Coron Town. Just waiting for them to finish up on my hotel room so I can check in, get unpacked, and go out and do a little exploring. I'm laughing because the ride in, from what I've seen so far, it's not very aesthetic, not at all. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll get up into my room, get unpacked, and we'll go out and see what we can see. You're in an interesting place when your girlfriend, who hails from a not so nice neighborhood in the Dominican Republic, looks while you're FaceTiming her and says, "Where are you? Are you safe?" Yeah, it's fine. Question: what the hell are you doing there? Answer: Coron Town is the gateway to Coron Island. And sometimes in this life, you have to go through a little bit of adversity to get to. Yeah, I think it's gonna be worth it. Now, before you tune out, let me just tell you, I've been all over this planet, and by and far, the things I've seen in the last 3 days are right up to the top of the list. Probably the most beautiful spot on the planet. But there are a few drawbacks I'm gonna make you aware of in this video. I'm gonna show you all the pretty things, but I'm also gonna show you some of the things that you're not gonna see on the other videos. I'll also tell you that some of our footage in this trip, it's the rainy season, and we got some rain. We got a lot of rain. But we did have one day where it was sunny for a couple hours. We got the drone up, we took some video. right, let's dive into this. But before we do, you're gonna do me a favor. You're gonna support our channel. You're gonna help us stay out here creating content by subscribing, like, notifications. But the best way to support us, come over, join International Men of Leisure. We're the fastest growing men's travel group on the planet. Private destination guides, chat groups, Facebook groups, all designed to give you the intel that you need to successfully travel this planet. That's our guy site where we talk about other things than just scuba diving, snorkeling, and laying on the beach. You ready? And I am. Let's go. Let's talk about Coron, Philippines. Before we get too far into this, let me make something absolutely clear. Even though you see a lot of urban blight around here, I mean, for sure, this town needs some infrastructure help. Doesn't mean it's not safe. It's completely safe. And the people here are about as friendly as you're gonna meet in the Philippines. And that says a lot because the Filipino people are probably the most friendly on the planet. The difference between rolling around someplace like this in the Philippines versus like Dominican Republic or Central South America is that everybody here speaks English, so communication, not a problem. Even when you're back in the barrio, people are like, hey, where are you going? Oh, I'm just going for a walk. Oh, cool, no problem. You want to have a beer? Sure. Try doing that in Spanish, especially Spanish that's spoken extremely rapidly with a little bit of an accent to it. Well, I hear some music. Let's see what we can find. It's looking a little sketchy at this point. I shouldn't say that. That's not nice. Look, man, I've been in a lot of places that look very similar to this. It's just impoverished. Doesn't mean it's not safe. Doesn't mean that we're not going to find something up here around the corner that's cool, beautiful, fun. It's not looking good. Hey, the sun came out. That's fantastic because I booked a boat trip for tomorrow. Now, I didn't make the same mistake that I did in El Nido. I got local intel this time, which is what I normally do. Walked downtown, met a couple guys, said, hey, can I buy you a couple beers? Sat down and started asking them questions. And one of the questions I asked them was, I'd like to do a private or semi-private boat over to the island. Do you know anybody? How could I get in contact with them? And they said this is very easy. In fact, I'm going to use Google Earth to show you exactly what they told me to do. This will help you if you end up going to Coron. Just walk down to the waterfront. There's the little market, those long buildings. Walk along the wharf in the late afternoon. The boatman will be down there. It won't take long before somebody approaches you and very politely ask if you'd like to go on a boat ride tomorrow. Yeah, judging by the kayaks, the fuel tanks, this must be the right spot if you want to get a boat to go over there. Let's see what we can work out down here. I negotiated a deal. I got the boat for 3,000 pesos just for myself. And they took me over to the market. We bought some fish, bought some rice. Evidently, they're going to cook it for me on the boat tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about this. But yeah, it was really super easy. Just go for a little walk down the wharf. Mechanic back in St. Thomas would have a heart attack. I brought that to him. I know a lot of you guys are watching this first part of the video going, I think it's going to be a hard pass on coming to Coron. But I got a feeling that this trip tomorrow is going to be amazing. I'm also going to tell you, if I walk into this bar, there's lots of cute Filipino waitresses, and I put it on video, all of my guy viewers are going to start doing some hardcore Coron research.
Hi. Bonita.
All right, so basically what I did is I walked down through the market, came out to the waterfront, just walked down that wharf. There's boat guys down there. I got a whole boat private. Not doing the El Nido thing again. BYOB. He was pretty adamant I bring Red Horse, not Sam McWhite. This could be a good trip tomorrow. Yeah, don't come here if you're looking for companionship. This is not that type of place. As for hotels, mine was 17 bucks a night. It's got one of the highest ratings on Agoda. It was fine. I mean, it's basic. The air conditioning worked. There's hot water in the shower. There was a bed, and they had Wi-Fi. It was slow, but it worked. You guys know how to do this. Go on Agoda. Look at all the hotels, sort the reviews by the most recent. That's probably the most important thing. Try to find something that fits your need. You're gonna be hard pressed to find luxury here, as I already told you. Don't be looking for a Four Seasons, a Ritz-Carlton, or anything of that nature, because it's not here. There's guys living in this hotel full time. $13 a night, 30 nights, 390 bucks. Not for me. I'm just saying, there's people doing it. I didn't sleep worth a damn last night. Music from the club next door. I think they were having, you guys have been down the Caribbean. They do Juve. It goes hand in hand with Carnival. And it's basically 4 o'clock in the morning. Marching band, people dressed up, going through the city streets. It's exactly what was going on here last night. I went down to try to get some video, but they were already down the street and up. All right, so I'm gonna take a shower, drink some coffee. I go meet the guys for the boat at 7:30. Be fun. Well, that AC worked last night, though. I'll tell you what, it got freezing cold in here. There's no complaining about that. Instant coffee. It's the best we're gonna do this morning. Ooh, the weather is not looking good for this boat trip today. But back in the States, that'd be a Joe's Crab Shack or a 5-star restaurant for sure. I'm Captain Dan. Let me give you your weather briefing for today's voyage. It is going to be moist with a 100% chance of heavy downfalls all day long. But you know what? No lightning, no thunder. Ready to roll. Nothing like the smell of diesel in the morning. That'll wake the sailor up in you. Jump in the water, do some snorkeling. It's raining, so why not get wet? I wonder if these guys have a spear gun I can borrow. See, the one time that I wish I'd have had scuba tanks would have been much better. I'm down there trying to breath hold and get good video. Well, I'm telling you, that coral, unbelievable. Blows away anything that I've seen in the Philippines to date. Talk about beautiful. Yeah, get you some of that. Good morning. People want to know why I call these the freshman guide, because to me, every time you go into a new place like this, it's like that first week in college, right? You're meeting new people, you're unsure of your surroundings, it takes time to figure things out. So do these guides and maybe give you a little bit of a head start. I wish somebody had done that for me my first year at Michigan State. Oh boy. We're gonna earn that beer and cheeseburger later, aren't we? Ooh. Oh, this had better be good up here. This was not in the brochure. Holy man. All right, back up the stairs of death. They heard me, they're all laughing. Cold on the top. It's like a layer of like cold water just on the very top foot, probably from the rain, but it's gotta be 10 degrees colder with water underneath it. Under the rope. I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking this a lot. Don't worry, there'll be a boat briefing at the end of the day. I get dry, get something to eat. I'll tell you everything that I've seen and everything about the boat trip. This is Twin Lagoon. And at low tide, you can actually swim underneath through that cave. As usual. I'm being bad, I'm not wearing my life jacket. I think they're pretty confident that I know how to swim after that little snorkeling adventure. Oh, someone just bit my foot. What did you do? I don't know how deep this is, but no fins, camera in my hand, probably good for 40 feet. What do you think? Should we try it? Everything I have is literally soaked, even with the dry bag. I'm gonna have to rinse off some gear when I get home and set it out. Hopefully the sun comes out later this afternoon. That's what I was hearing last night at 4 o'clock in the morning. They're having fun. And that was a great day. I'm still soaking wet back at the hotel. I'm gonna go jump in that hot shower. Just a few things while it's fresh on my mind. The boat crew were incredible and the captain was awesome. Weather was horrible, though it did broke out for a couple hours, got a little sunshine, and then the clouds rolled right back in and torrential downpour. I'm hoping some of that video works out. One thing, I'm gonna put the captain's contact information down in the description of the video. I'm also gonna tell you the different spots we went to, all of that, just read the description. I'm gonna vent too. I've been noticing something over the last 6 months. Whenever I'm out traveling, there's a new trend now with the vloggers. I guess I am a vlogger, but with the other vloggers, and that is they go to destinations like this, and I saw this over in El Nido too, and they start going around to the various businesses, restaurants, bars, tour operators, boat captains. Hey man, I'm gonna put you in my video, but I want to go for free, or I want my meal for free, or I want my drink. It's really aggravating to me. I mean, you guys can see what this town looks like. I mean, a lot of these people are poverty stricken. I'm sure mommy and daddy have paid for your plane ticket and your hotel or your hostel, and you're coming over making videos, putting content out. I applaud that. But don't take advantage of the local community and start asking for freebies. Pay for your stuff, make your video, enjoy your monetization. Okay, I'm gonna go jump in that shower now. Got a 2 p.m. shuttle taxi to the airport, so having a little pork sig beer before we get over there. I gotta give you guys a recap of everything I saw today. Put it together with all the video, but I'm probably gonna do it from my hotel room in Cebu. They got a festival going on here. It is loud right now, plus the rain, and I need a couple minutes to really sit and digest and think about everything I saw today. I'm close to saying this is the most beautiful place that I've ever been. Close. I need another hour or two. I really need to go look at the footage. Man, I hope it turned out. Well, I'm back home from Coron, obviously. Good to see you too. Just a few post-video comments. Number one, I'm pleasantly surprised at the video. And actually, I like it. I think the rain and the raindrops and the overcast adds a different perspective versus all the sunshine, happy rainbows, and unicorn videos. You know, I'd much rather keep it real with you guys than to sit, wait for a weather window, and go out and stage a video, which I don't stage videos, which brings me to the next point. I just showed the video to one of my buddies, and he's like, dude, you gotta get a gimbal, you gotta get a microphone so the video's stable, set your shots up better. I'm like, no, absolutely not. That would ruin everything that I do. Yes, there's times when the video's doing this, you couldn't hear my voice, but the difference is, if you walk around any of these towns that I go to and you've got the whole setup, the gimbal, the mics, the cameras, people look at you and they shy away. Not everybody, especially in Thailand, the Philippines, want to be on camera. By just using my iPhone, I can walk down the street freely, I can talk to people, and then if I see something interesting, I can bust out my phone, shoot a video, or do this. It's a lot easier. I don't have to carry all the gear, and it's a lot more personal. I really prefer this method better, and I apologize for the video quality, the shakiness, or the audio at times. As for Coron itself, I'm blown away by it. I mean, I've been home now for 7 days and I'm still going through everything that I saw in my mind. I love it. I absolutely love it. Once you get past the urban blight and it's not a very developed city, once you get past all of that, the locals there are fantastic. There is one nice street that's got bars and restaurants on it. That definitely looks like some sort of sports bar down there. Better go take a look. Shaky video, but there it is. Yeah, I mean, you can have a good time there. This is not a place that you want to go for 2 weeks by any means, but 3 or 4 days. And again, it depends on your personality. If you like nicer shops, nicer restaurants, watch the El Nido video. Maybe that's for you. For me, I'm coming back to Coron. I'm telling you, the snorkeling in Coron is some of the best that I have seen outside of maybe, I don't know, some of the reefs off of Calabria in Puerto Rico, but for Asia, for sure, best. So next time I go back, I'm taking my dive setup. I'm gonna take my underwater cameras. We're gonna do some real video. Getting to the island is easy, just Air Swift. You got to go to their website though. They're not on any of the travel sites. They offer connecting flights down to El Nido. You can hop over to Coron, back and forth to Manila, Clark, Cebu. Pretty simple, pretty easy. You're looking at like maybe $100 per ticket. It's less than a 45-minute flight. If you're on El Nido, you can also take the ferry over. The ferry's like 2,500 pesos. Depending on which boat you get on, the trip's either gonna take 3.5 hours or 5.5 hours. Catamaran versus monohull. I really do think the perfect trip is to do both. Do El Nido and then pop over to Coron and then move somewhere else in the Philippines.